Till now we have seen how to change some elements that are already inside the system. What I'd like to show you now is how to create a brand new grid from scratch. In order to create a new grid, we have first of all go inside the new application block, GridstaNow, and open the grid module. Here we have to create a brand new grid, so just click the new button and select some basic information are already shown previously. So we say the new grid is called demo, we want 500 pixels for the width and 500 or better 600 and 600 here for the 8. So this will define the basic size of the grid. Plus we say we don't want to change any background color, and we want to use the out-of-the-box CSS. So the CSS will be automatically provided with the application. So if we search for GridstaNow, the square grid base is the one we want. It's very important to understand that you can create your own CSS, but all the CSS you will create in the system, they must be shaped in a similar fashion of this one, because otherwise the grid will not work. Anyway, after these basic initial steps, we can just save. As you can see here, the system generates a dynamic content page that will be linked with the Gridsta and will be used to render all the blocks we will add for the grid itself. In this case, the grid at the moment is empty, and now we want to create new grid blocks. So we click on the new button, we add some text, so demo block A, and we say that the block must be always there, so default block on our page, and then we have to select what is the position of the block inside the page. We have to say what is the row and what is the column. This will work exactly as the battleship game, so we want to place the block on, we say, row number 1 and column number 1. We say also that the x size will be 1 and the y size will be 2 units. We say the color is red and maybe the type is chat, so the system will show the reference field to all the chat queue available in the system. In this case we have just one, and after that we can say we want an icon. So we can select from the icon we have available on the laptop. In my case I have downloaded some icons from the internet, and we need just to click update. So this is our first block. We say we want to add some new block. In this case it's called demo block B. In this case this one will be placed on the first row, but on the second column. Even this one will be a default one, and this will be slightly bigger than the other. We want 2 units for the X size and 2 units for the Y size. About the color we say orange, and the type we say link. So we find a good CMS page, for instance, order things. So the service catalog. About the icon, we can always select from the icon we have available. For instance, this one is a basket, and is a good one for the service catalog. And we save. We added till now 2 blocks. We want to add now even a new one that we call demo block C, and this one will be placed on the 3rd row and on the 1st column. Even this one will be a default one, and the size for this one will be 2 units for X, just 1 unit for Y. The color we say green. Type, Maybe we can select a macro. Again, when you click macro, the system will show a reference field to all the macros available in the system. I will use the usual already prepared for the demo, but in your case you can create the demo, the macro you want. So we don't need in this case an icon because the icon will not be rendered by the system. In theory, you can add the icon here. It's not a theory. In practice, you can add the icon because in case the GridstaNow element is not one of the default, the icon will be used to be rendered inside the optional list as something to recognize the specific block. But in this case, it's not necessary because we said that the block is a default one. So if we go back now, we have 3 blocks and our grid is prepared. It's very simple, but can be absolutely used. So if we go inside the content management section, we open the pages list and we select one of the pages available, we can add the dynamic content already created for the new grid. In my case, I have a demo page, this one, demo number 2. And if you click edit page, this is completely empty. So what I have to do is just click add content and search for the dynamic content we already created. So as you can see here, we have 3 grids. The one last created is the number 3. And if we add the content in the middle of the page, this will be the result. So we have a slightly small grid that will be visible here. Supposing now we want to increase the width of this block, if we go back to the grids page and then we go inside the demo block number 3, if we increase the X size to number 3 and we save, if we go back, this will be the result. Much better. Other thing we can do, for instance, is add new blocks if we want, maybe some optional block. So if we add new, we say option 1. We say we want to add the block here. So row number 1, column number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we say this will be another link, maybe to the same page. It's not important because it's just an example. Default is not ticked, so it's an optional block. We say we need like a small block, so X size 1 unit, Y size just 1 unit, and we say blue as a color. We can add a new icon, any, maybe this one, or maybe diamond, it's cool, and we save. So if we reload the page, the block will not be there, but if we click the icon on the left side upper corner, the new element will be there. If we tick the tick box, the block is there. So as you can see, it's very simple to set up a page and a grid, and if you want, you can extend the functionality of a grid, creating specific macros that can be used as widgets. So the end user experience will be much better and pretty sure will be quite fun for them to work on this kind of interface. I hope that this demo will be helpful. Thank you for your time, guys.